What's up, guys? We are back with a brand new Steelers franchise on the new Madden 26. Just came out a couple days ago. I haven't played any games yet. The only thing I've done so far was when I very first got the game, I just fired up a regular exhibition between the Eagles and the Lions, completely random, just because I wanted to do a heavy snow game to kind of see what the weather looked like, and just get a feel for the game overall before I jumped into the franchise. So haven't played, anything more than just that game. And then obviously we went through already for the preseason.
Definitely not
I don't
used.
play the preseason games, but I do go through week to week and do all the other stuff necessary. Went through the training camp and did all of the drills and everything like that. So I went through and gotten all that stuff out of the way. Got the depth chart and all that stuff straightened around. Got all the settings where they need to be. So I've pretty much done everything up to this point to get ready for week one, which is where we're at now. If you guys have followed the channel or even the older channel that we had that had gotten deleted, you'll know that in Madden 25, I went through all 5 years of a franchise. We actually just got done with the Super Bowl on season 5 a couple weeks ago. So I did play out all 5 years. We played every game, no simulations or anything like that. Won a couple Super Bowls. Had a lot of good players. We built that team up to be really good. Had a certain strategy in mind. Ended up being able to draft Arch Manning, I think, year 3 of that franchise. So we've had him the last couple years. We had Travis Hunter on that team. A lot of
Boy,
really
this
good
sticks you
players.
with it,
So the only difference now in
doesn't it?
stepping into this, obviously, and we'll get into the team once we start this game. I'll go through the roster a little bit so you guys kind of know what the team looks like. But going from that team with the talent and all the people that I had now to this team starting over with a completely new franchise,
The
especially you
hell
guys
was
know
that?
bringing in, Aaron Rodgers. We got rid of Pickens this year, brought in Metcalf. They got rid of Najee Harris, brought in a rookie running back. So a lot of changes. We did make a lot of improvements on the defensive side. So I am definitely excited to see that. But it is going to be a big difference in how I played the last couple of seasons in 25 opposed to how I have to play this, at least for probably these first couple years until we can kind of get in and get some of our own players in and things like that. So with that being said, as far as the new game in general, even though I've only played one game so far, I can definitely say that it doesn't feel anything like a re-rinse like we've gotten for the last couple years with Madden. Usually the games year by year tend to kind of feel and look the same. I can say this game, um, between the presentations that are different, the halftime show, all the different things, and you guys will see, once we get into the gameplay, they did make a lot of vast improvements. Also, with the franchise, you can tell that it actually has the depth now that it's been lacking over the last couple of years. What has, in the past made the Madden franchises so fun to play. So a lot of that stuff is upgraded, and as we go through the year, we'll kind of get into some of that stuff a little more. But right now, excited to start the first game of the franchise. We have the Jets week one, which you guys know Rodgers was just with the Jets last year, and now the Jets starting quarterback is Justin Fields, who was with the Steelers last year. So we got a little bit of a rivalry going back to old teams. But first game of the year, excited to get into it. We'll see what we can do, and hopefully, like I said, with the differences in teams, hopefully it's not too bad for me. I mean, I'll tell you guys right now, I haven't played Madden for probably 3 weeks, almost closer to a month. So I am going to be a little rusty. It's probably going to take me a couple of possessions to kind of fall back into the groove, but it is what it is. So, with that being said, I'll stop yapping and we'll get into week one.
Well, we're about a $50 cab ride away from
Here we
Midtown
go.
Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season.
I'm excited for
As
this
it'll be
game,
the
man.
Pittsburgh Steelers taking on
It's
the
been a
New York
couple years
Jets.
since we've gotten a good Madden.
On the visitor's sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys ready to get this one going. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys
And I went with Tomlin. I mean, I know obviously you can create your own coach and all that stuff. I just went with Tomlin just because I want to make it authentic as possible. Let's run through the rosters real quick just so you guys can get an idea what we're looking at this year, and I'll run through the Jets real quick as well. As we usually do every game, we kind of leaf through the rosters. Starting with us, though, obviously, if Rodgers coming in this year, overall 77. Halfback, Najee left, bringing in Caleb Johnson, the rookie out of Iowa, 78 overall. And we have Warren coming back from last year still. He's an 80 overall. We're going to kind of use them as a 1-2 punch. Fullback, we have Washington, doubles as a tight end, 76 overall. Wideouts, got rid of Pickens, brought in Metcalf, 85 overall. And then bringing back Austin, 75 overall, Roman Wilson, 73 overall, and Robert Woods, 75 overall. Tight ends, bringing back Freiermuth, 84 overall, and we brought in Jonnu Smith this year in part of the trade with Fitzpatrick and Ramsey. He's an 81 overall, so definitely a good addition. Going to the line, Broderick Jones, 72, Isaac Samalu, 80, Zach Frazier, 84. Mason McCormick, 74. Troy Fautanu, 79. Outside linebackers, bringing Watt back, 96. Bringing Highsmith back, 88. Defensive tackles, Hayward's coming back, 99 overall. And Harmon, the rookie we drafted this year, high hopes for this dude. I think especially when Hayward retires, he's going to step right up in his slot. He's a 78 overall. Sam Backer, Peyton Wilson, also somebody I think is going to have a breakout year this year, 77 overall. Mainly a coverage linebacker. We got him to cover tight ends like Travis Kelce, so on and so forth. Mike Backer, bringing back Queen from last year, 82 overall. Will Backer actually put Jack Sawyer in this spot. He's a rookie this year. As much as obviously I'm a Michigan fan, as much as I hate Ohio State and I hate Jack Sawyer, he is a good football player. I think he'll be good for us. So I put him in a starting position. We'll kind of keep an eye on that and see how he does. Going to the corners, bringing in Ramsey and Slay both this year, which puts Porter in the slot. So you have Ramsey at a 95, Slay at an 85, Porter at 83. So our secondary is vastly improved with those couple of guys. Free safety, obviously Fitzpatrick left. We have Thornhill at a 78. And then strong safety, bringing back Elliott from last year at an 85. Kicker, Boswell still 86 overall, which is an absolute crime. I think he should at least be in the 90s, probably closer to like a 95 if you ask me. One of the top 3 kickers in the league. And punter, Cameron Johnston, 75 overall. So, like I said, I mean, as far as the team in general, defense definitely solid. A lot of, improvements that we've made this year. Offense, some holes, definitely some things that we need to kind of work on. Obviously, we're on a slippery slope with Rodgers. We don't really know how he's going to do. We don't know how everything's going to fit together. So we'll have to kind of monitor that and see what happens. But, for a long-term scenario, at least in my eyes, this year, Rodgers is going to be one and done. So trying to figure out a way where I can maybe get a top 5 draft pick to try to get Arch Manning, or we might go a different route if we have to. Just kind of depends on, what we can do once we get towards the end of the season. So looking at the Jets, Justin Fields, 74 overall. They brought back Breece Hall, 84 overall. Fullback Beck, 69 overall. Receivers, Wilson, 87. Lazard, 77. Reynolds, 76. Corley, 71. Tight ends, Taylor, 73. Ruckert, 69. Offensive line, Fashanu, 75. Left guard, Simpson, 82. Center, Tippmann, 79. Right guard, Vera Tucker, 84. Right tackle, Membo, 79. Going to the outside backers, McDonald, 76. Johnson, 79. Defensive line, Quinnen Williams, 93. Noddy, 80. Sam Backer, Williams, 82. Mike Backer, Sherwood, 74. Will Backer, Barnes, 66. Going to the corners, bringing Sauce back, 95. Carter II, 77. Thomas, 76. Stevens, 76. Free safety, Cisco, 79. Strong safety, Adams, 76. Kicker, Mevis, 69. And punter, Camarda, 71. So Jets, I mean, definitely some holes. Don't have the strongest team. A lot of younger guys. But at the same time, they also have some guys that can give you issues if you don't account for them. So we're just going to have to make sure we cover our bases with a couple of those guys. We should be all right.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
All right, Madden 26, brand new franchise. Here we go.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
All right, we know Fields likes to run.
Get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round
So we're definitely going to have to account for that.
From Ohio State, it's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him,
Ball again on second down.
All right, watch Fields here.
Here we go, son.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Brother.
And this is going to be incomplete.
He wanted to run until he saw Queen standing there. If I didn't run that QB spy, I would have been fucked.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron
Actually,
Rodgers.
notice we'll talk about the play sheets a little bit too later, but you have your weekly strategy stuff is way different now. It's way more in depth, and you can actually, you have your what's called play sheets that they trade specific formations for. You can actually call plays directly off those play sheets that you train for. That's pretty cool.
Rodgers now to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
It's like I said, I've had Arch Manning for the last couple years, and his style compared to Rodgers is obviously way different.
First down carry here for Johnson.
He was way faster. I mean, he's way better overall. He's, you know, he was like a 98 overall. I'm so used to playing with him. I think Rodgers overall is like a 75, which is pretty rough.
Up the middle, Johnson.
Fuck, man.
Now it's Rodgers. Pass taken. Rodgers gonna throw. Here's Freiermuth. They go back to the ground.
Oh my God.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Yo.
Minimum pickup here as it will take us.
That might be dangerous.
We're scoreless after one.
That might be dangerous.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2.
If I can get Caleb Johnson to like a really good rating, like a good overall, running that formation, bro, that's OP all day.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
I didn't have any time with that play action animation. That's another big difference from my teams between now and my, year 5 franchises, the offensive line was way better, obviously.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This one to the side. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
Yeah, I have very minimal time, and we don't have, I mean, running-wise, it's going to be, if we can't establish a good running game, we're going to be in trouble.
That's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And it is good. He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good stuff properly.
I don't want to have to run a QB spy every single play.
Pretty substantial game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He completes that to now Fields.
Nice sack.
He's taken down. Patrick Queen.
That was a good play call.
On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
Fields.
Nice hit. Was that Watt? Oh, Highsmith. Nice. Highsmith and Watt. Defense is doing their job so far.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal.
Let's see if we can maybe break a couple.
On this go around, 1st and 10.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of get Johnson going out of the backfield on short passes, but
here's Rodgers to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Garbage. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. The ball's out. Throwing is Rodgers.
kind of take what we can get too.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
If I had more time in the pocket. Damn. Look at Warren. I feel like we've took advantage of having him the last couple years for sure.
Now Rodgers. And a catch made by Johnson.
That was a nice turnaround pass.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. Here's Rodgers. This will be caught by his big one. Johnson. They'll get nothing out of that. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Now we're going to have to throw it unless I kick it, but I kind of feel like it's...
With 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I don't know, man. I don't... Not that there's no point to not kick it here, but... I mean, we do get the ball coming out of the second half. So, technically...
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Now Rodgers.
Get in there, Roman. Let's go, baby.
As the first half is winding down.
That's a good goal line play.
Take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Everybody just crashes left.
And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can bring this one wide.
All right, we're managing this offense.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead goes to 10-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Obviously, the defense is playing a huge part, but offensively, we're definitely managing.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
That was a beautiful drive, too.
With time quickly fading here in the
Take up the rest of the half.
How aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Here's Fields.
Where are you going to run to? That's all you're getting is fucking junk yardage.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Oh yeah, let's check out this halftime show.
All right, Brandon.
Finally, Madden gets a halftime show.
Is the day, the debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone.
Let's go.
I think you're gonna like it.
This
Our
shit was
trip
a
around
long
the
time
NFL
coming.
Starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And it's LA's leading receiver as a rookie last year, Ladd McConkey. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score.
Damn, they shit on the Chiefs.
The Chargers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is Jalen Hurts finding his man, A.J. Brown. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Eagles are able to come away with their first victory on the season. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the second-year man, Trey Benson. A scintillating run for the touchdown.
Got him on the end around.
This one's all tied at 14 at the half.
Yeah, man, this Madden is...
And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last week of the regular season. What
like I
wouldn't
said,
give for an octo-box right now.
You can tell that it's more than just like a rinse and repeat, for sure.
10-0 your score as we get you back out to Brandon.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. We'll see if week one fatigue.
All right, we got a near-perfect game going here.
Back underway in the second half.
If we come out and score here, it's going to be tough for them to come back from that.
In this game, try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility.
I can't get the running game going for shit, though.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Fuck. I tried slowing him down and turning around, man, but I was like a fucking millimeter too late.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
God damn it, man. That's the worst thing that could have happened right there.
We've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive
How
guys,
did
tell
I
the
not
quarterback,
catch that?
Don't worry, we got you to start things off.
I
You
literally
take it from
stopped
there.
him and turned
So
around
here's the Jets
like
offense
perfectly
now
almost.
As they get ready for their first possession of the second
I mean,
half.
like I said, a
And
millimeter,
they'll
I
start
guess.
with great field position,
Fuck.
trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here.
That's tough, man.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's tough.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Jack Sawyer.
He is going to be stopped cold behind him.
I feel like that's all going to be part of that learning curve, though, with Rodgers going from Manning to Rodgers.
Play action.
And like I was saying earlier, wow.
Back of the end zone.
Good thing that wasn't a better pass.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, just knowing what I can and can't get away with. Because I could already, I mean, obviously you can tell a big difference. The precision isn't there like it was with Manning.
This is Lazard with a catch up.
Fucking Fields keeps wanting to run, dude. I have to, literally, I have to spy him every fucking
First
play.
catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's
He
what
just
this
wants to
offense can
take
do
off
when they get on a
every
roll.
play.
And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll give the Hall. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. So that.
And they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
There's Hall.
Nice. Take your field goal.
And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneaf there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but
good stop off that turnover.
Points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed.
Defense is playing tough this game.
Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start.
To throw is Rodgers.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He lost the football.
Bro, I didn't even get out of the animation before I got hit.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. Now inside the 25.
Fucking Sauce ran me down.
At the 11. 85 yards for him on the ground.
We've been waiting to break one.
Terrific here this afternoon. As they come up on
1-2 punching it.
On the give, it's Warren. And he'll be. They give up the middle to Johnson. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Calvin Austin.
Calvin Austin for 4 yards out.
Easy money.
The Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Bruised ribs. All right, we can nurse him back. It's not a big deal.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
We'll just keep him out the rest of the game.
That time 75
We'll
yards
run Warren.
5 plays. And in the end, a Calvin Austin touchdown grab finished the drive off. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
That's a good start to a rookie season, though. He's got like 100 yards rushing.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Against the Jets defensive line. That's pretty impressive.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And play action. It's Fields. Open man.
Like a lot of 2 wide receiver, 2 tight end sets. A lot. So sometimes it's hard to tell if they're, at least when you're picking the play, it's hard to tell if they're going to run or pass.
To throw is Fields. They'll get this to Lazard. And as they come to the line, they
One
will
left.
not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
Game feels great. I mean, now that like I said, I did play 1 before this, but it was in a heavy snow game.
This offense on 3rd down today,
Just a regular, like, I just did random teams. Ended up being the Eagles and the Lions. Which, by the time this video is up, that one should have been up a little bit before this one. So if you guys want to check that out, that game should be up on my channel. If you guys like the video too, man, I'd greatly appreciate it. If there's anything else that you want to see, if you guys want to see different teams, like different franchises with different teams or certain teams or whatever, leave a comment below, let me know. Maybe we can get into, you know, other franchises too. Obviously, I'm a Steelers fan, so naturally I'm going to play with the Steelers, but I'm not opposed to doing other franchises if you guys want to see that.
Because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Oh my God.
It's incomplete.
I honestly haven't put a lot of pressure on Fields this game. We've been more like spying. We've been more spying, leaving guys back in coverage.
3rd and 4. Throwing again is Fields.
Oh my God.
To Wilson. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And that is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, Fields is a little off.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the
He's a
dejection.
little off.
Feel
He's
like
had some
nothing
guys
is
open this
working
game
offensively.
that he's
They're
missed.
2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third
Come on,
down.
D.
Now Fields.
Fuck.
That's complete right side to Lazard. And he's in.
Nice play.
Jets. Alan Lazard from 13 yards out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game.
Defense has played really good this game, man. I can't fault them.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
All right, now we hold the ball.
This game back within a touchdown now.
No turnovers, nothing stupid. Knowing all we need is a field goal to put this one out of reach now.
To the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could
He's
run
back
the
in
ball
there
all
already, man. Hang on, I don't want to. Do I want to leave? No, I don't want to leave him in. Like I said, I know the fatigue between the fatigue and the injury stuff plays a super big role in this game now. Yeah, see, look. I mean, yeah, he's back in there, but you can see in the top right corner his risk of injury is severe with his ribs. So, like, why risk it, you know? Yeah, we're just going to sit him for the rest of the game. I mean, it's not worth it.
He has the vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration. It's all been on display throughout.
It's just not worth it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead. Charles,
all right, hold the ball, Ward.
Within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
He certainly does. And
Here's Rodgers to throw. This one finds Austin.
Austin's killing him.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard. A handoff for Warren.
It was actually funny as I was playing the last couple of games in Madden 25. I actually thought, like, man, how much different is it going to be playing with a team in 26 starting over?
He's going to get it again.
Oh my God.
And
like, how different is it going to be with Rodgers and without Travis Hunter? And I still had Pickens at that point too, so I had Travis Hunter was like a 99 overall by that time because I'd had him for, like, I think that was his 4th year. And I still had Pickens too, which by then was like a 96. So, and starting year, I think it was like week 5 of year 5, I had traded the Falcons for Bijan Robinson. So my offense was absolutely ridiculous. That's the team I'm basically coming from to this. Look at Warren. What a beast. What a beast.
After giving up the first down.
We got TJ Watt out here on the offensive line? What is that about? What is that about? That's a new or not a new formation because I was in goal line, but that's a new play for sure. We've never had TJ Watt out there on offense. We'll have to explore that a little further. Get my man a touchdown.
Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays.
We played this game pretty good, man.
Touchdown run.
This was an overall well-called, well-played game. Even though we had that, especially actually with that interception coming out of. Why is Johnson in here on a fucking special teams play? On defense at that.
So now Justin Fields
What the hell is going on?
Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under a minute to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
But yeah, coming out, throwing that interception right out of the gate, coming out of half, and we still turned it around.
Fields. That's pulled in by Wilson. Now it's Fields. On 2nd and 10, Fields.
Damn.
It's caught inside the 10.
He dropped that one right in there.
First and goal.
Fuck, man.
For a Jets.
And he clocks it with just a down.
I don't want to give up any more points.
Again, Fields. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
Here's Fields.
Fuck.
And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
Wilson's had a good game too against my secondary.
One-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that
Jets are a weird team, man.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Like, there's been times where they've played really good this game and times where they've played bad. Nice recovery. We'll take a knee for the W on Rodgers' first game in his old stadium. Right on the logo. Right on the logo.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of
Good
our
game.
early window
Tough
games
game.
here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build.
I don't know
up
who
to
we
that
have
opener.
next week.
And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So we had one pick with Rodgers, and we had
Steelers,
2 touchdown
it was
passes.
a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown.
And then Warren had a
And they will
touchdown
head back
run.
home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
Only had 100
next
yards
week.
passing, though. I mean,
So
fuck.
for our entire crew, alongside Charles
That's all we
Davis,
really needed
I'm
to do.
Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
84% completion rate. We'll take it. Oh, we got Seattle next week. Okay. What's this? I got a weekly recap. That's different.
Football is back. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is the new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1 of the 2025 regular season.
Yo, this is fire.
Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And oh, it's the former Jet off a tumultuous stay with gangrene, Aaron Rodgers. A
Is it
4-yard
gonna go
touchdown
through
pass
every
in
game?
the box score. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And he was a top 10 rusher from a year ago, Josh Jacobs. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And it's DeAndre Swift. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards.
Damn.
It's a touchdown. The Bears get the victory, and that's career win number 1 for Ben Johnson.
Bears beat the brakes off the Vikings.
That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Okay. That's fire. So we got the halftime show. We got the weekly recap. That's fire. So I was talking a little bit about like you had the player sheets and you have the thing, and now with the weekly strategy, you have what's called a loadout. So you have these certain slots that are all reserved for different things between like the head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and trainer. And then I think there's one for scouting, and then there's one for progression, for like XP progression. But you have your goals like throughout the year, different games, and then the yearly goals and stuff like that that you are then able to upgrade. Like if you guys see the icons themselves, they're different colors. Like you have your bronze, you have silver, and then you have gold. These are all actually are bronze, but it works on those tier systems. So kind of the same as before, like when you would get the points and you would spend them on some of the training stuff. It's kind of the same way, but in this format, I think it looks better and it's easier to kind of understand and to see everything when it's laid out this way. So definitely cool that way, and you can change all that stuff from week to week. You have your certain slots, obviously. You can't load everything in, but you can, depending on who you're playing and what the game plans are and things like that for different teams, you can go in and change some of that stuff. Like in this case, you see I'm playing Seattle on the right. It shows all the different stats. And then on the bottom there, you can cycle through. It shows different players that they have, different, like their play sheets and things of that nature. That way you can try to counter those things. If you look on the left, you'll see up top, that's your actual loadout. And you'll see like the two on the right are silver. So those are the couple different tiers you have, but you can change those out, switch them out between. You'll see like you have your head coach, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator. So if you want, essentially you could load all those up with defense or all with offense or all head coach, whatever you want to do. And then the play sheets, you can do either offense or defense or both. But basically the same as like what I was saying in the last game with the training stuff. When you train for that particular week and you pick those play sheets, once you go into the game, you can actually call plays directly out of those play sheets that the team practiced for. So that whole aspect is pretty cool just because, like I said, it gives the franchise mode more depth that it's been lacking for sure for the last couple years. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. We'll be back soon to bring you guys the Steelers Seahawks game. That's another 1 o'clock game. This one's in Pittsburgh, so we have our first home game week 2. But we'll be back shortly. We'll get into that game. If you guys like the video, like I said, it would definitely help me out if you guys throw a like on there for me. Leave a comment. If there's any other teams you want to see, any modes, anything like that, leave a comment below. Let me know. Otherwise, appreciate you guys. Stay blessed, and we will catch you on the next one.